Practice test 18A, number 15. Number 15 wants the roots of y equals x cubed minus 125. Well, there's a lot of different ways to find those roots, but I noticed I can take a shortcut. That's the difference of cubes right there. It's got a perfect cube, a minus sign, and a perfect cube. I recognize that as 5 times 5 times 5. If it wouldn't have been a perfect cube, I would have done it a different way with synthetic division or something. But since I got that, and I know that there's a little formula for it, that's the formula. I didn't remember the formula, so I had to go back to lesson 85 and get it. But you should write that on your formula sheets if you don't have it. So I'm going to write this. So what I have is x cubed minus 125. So x cubed, or I could say a equals what? It equals x. And then b equals 5. Right? Because 5 times 5 times 5. Because see, I'm saying that like this is like something cubed minus something else cubed, and the two somethings are x and 5. Okay, so now all I have to do, so easy, is I'm just going to plug my x's and my 5's in to the formula where they go. Like this one says a minus b, so I'm going to go x minus 5. And then this one says a squared, well that's a is x, so x squared, 5x. 5 squared is 25. I think that's it. Is that all I have to do, or I have to solve it? Okay, I'm almost done. I started boxing it in, but I'm not all the way done. To solve it, to find the roots of it, I want to set it equal to 0. X minus 5. Because the roots are where it crosses the x-axis, and that's when y is 0, so that's why I'm going to set it equal to 0. And also I can use the zero product property on it, right? So x minus 5 equals 0, so that's going to give me x equals 5 for a root. Oh, this is fun. So then this one I don't know. I'm going to try to factor it if I can. And if I can't factor it using a diamond problem, I have to use quadratic formula on it. So can I think of two numbers that multiply to make 25 and add to make 5? Maybe not. Because, I mean, the only ways to make 25 are 25 and 1 and 5 times. That makes me so sad. Okay, so we're not going to factor it, but it's okay. We tried. It didn't work. We're going to use... This is actually probably the only real root right here. But I'm going to go ahead and use the quadratic formula on it, just to check. So it's not that hard to use quadratic formula. So the first number is 1. I mean a is 1, b is 5, c equals 25. So what's quadratic formula? Negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4 times a, I'm not going to write a because it's 1, times c. Hey, I already see, I don't have to go any farther. I already see that inside here, I'm going to have 25 minus 100. 25 minus 100 is not going to give me any real roots. It's going to give me an imaginary root. Or it's not going to give me a root. It's going to give me like an imaginary number. So the only answer is 5. You don't have to complete the rest of that. Actually, I probably should have just stopped right there when I saw that that wasn't factorable.